Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to film outside because it's such a beautiful day. So if you hear cars, please try to disregard it. Let's get through this together. So today I'm going to be doing a college Q&A. If you guys don't know, my name is Alina and I go to college. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me a couple questions about college. So you guys send in some questions and I'm going to answer them. So the first question is, how do you know what classes to take? Well, I thought the same thing, but the first 2 years of college is just more like your general classes. So I would meet with a counselor and go over what are your general classes that you need to take, because whatever major you end up doing, at the end of the day, the beginning of college, you still need your basic classes that everyone else is going to be taking. If you had more questions on that, I would definitely go set up an appointment with a counselor at the school to get more knowledge about the classes, but that's the person who you would go to. Second question is, do you have school on weekends? I personally do not go to school on the weekends, but I know some friends that do go to school on the weekends. Maybe it's like for a day or one day out of the month, just depending on like the class. I have an online class actually. I go once a month on the first Sunday of the month, so to take a test. That's the only like weekend school that I go to. But other than that, there's not that many classes that happen during the weekend. So yeah, it just depends on the class. Sometimes you will go depending if it's an online class, but typically not really. The next question is, how is it leaving your family? Obviously, you live with your family for all your life, so when you move, it's kind of like a ghost or like a void that they're not there. But obviously you adapt to it because you still have to like go to school every day. It is pretty hard, but within your first year you kind of get used to the fact that they're not there. But it is really sad, and the moments of you switching from home to college, it could get pretty emotional. The next question is college fun? I wouldn't say college is fun. Like, that's not my definition of fun. There are a lot of things that you could do on campus, like football games or just whatever club that you're in. Like, it could be really fun, but for me, that's not college doesn't fit into my definition of the word fun. But it could be fun depending on what you do throughout the school year. And the next question is, do you make friends? Yeah, you make friends. Obviously, you're in a brand new environment, so you don't want to be alone the entire time you're at college. So of course you want to make friends. It could turn out that those friends could be the friends that you'll have forever if you do make friends in college. The next question is, what if I'm not ready for college? College is pretty scary if especially you're going away from home. It could get really scary because all you know is where you grew up and your friends and your family there. So you could feel like college, like you're not ready for it, but I mean, at some point you're gonna have to go if you choose that, and you may surprise yourself that college could be for you. It does take some time to adapt to college, so I'm sure once you get settled, it all plans out and it all unfolds and it'll be just fine. The next question is, what if I don't want to leave home? Now, I've had some friends that felt like, oh, I don't want to leave home because this is all I know. But like I said before, at some point you're gonna have to leave your home, and whether you go to school, whether you go to work, by the time you get older, at some point you're gonna have to leave your home if you decide that. And if you don't want to leave home, then if you live in a town where there's colleges, you can go to a college nearby home so that you can always be at home, but at the same time you're going to school. So you know, it's like a win-win for you. If you don't want to leave your family, then go to a local college, and that could be easier for you, and that could be the route that you take, and that's not a bad thing. There's a lot of people that aren't really ready for college or not ready to leave home, so they just go to their local college of wherever that's at. and they're doing just fine. The next question is, what if I don't know what to major in? Now, I kind of had this problem going into college, like, oh my gosh, I'm going into college, I don't know what to major in. I kind of figured it out by like the end of senior year. You can still apply to colleges undeclared, which is completely fine, and you can figure it out after, because most of the time a lot of people that have a certain major going into a college usually don't stay with it. Sometimes they stay with it, sometimes they change it. So if you really don't know what major you want to go into, maybe you'll find out your major the first year of college, and then you can pinpoint what exactly you want to major in, what you want to do. But I would have at least maybe some idea, like have at least 5 things that you're interested in, and maybe take courses along those at the beginning of your college years, because then at some point you're gonna have to settle on one major. So yeah, like I said, you can figure it out while you're in high school. By the second year, I would recommend to at least have a major, because you need to start taking classes that your major requires before you transfer or while you continue college. Like I said, I would just try to find something to do by like the end of your first year in college. The last question is, do you stay in a dorm? I personally don't. I go to a community college as of right now, and I live with a family member, but I do know a lot of people that do go to college far away and then they stay in a dorm, and for them it's really fun, because obviously living outside of the college campuses could get pretty expensive, but it's also pretty expensive to live in the school, so there's no really like win-win situation, but you have to adapt to it. And yeah, but yeah guys, so that's all of the questions I have to answer today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys found it very informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have more questions outside of the ones that I answered, leave them in the comments below and I'll answer your guys' questions. I hope to do more Q&As like this in the future, because they're really fun and I love giving you guys advice about college. So I'm planning on doing more future videos that are college related. If you guys have any recommendations on what kind of videos you guys want, you guys can also leave those in the comments, or you guys can send me a DM on my Instagram, which is theworldofalina_. And if you aren't already subscribed, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you guys can get notified every time I upload a video. But yeah guys, like I said, hope you like this video and enjoy the rest of the day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.